the Andromedans, past shadow, present light. Greetings, beloved beings of light, we are the Andromedans. We come forth as a collective energy with our power, love, and peace. We share this with you openly and embrace you completely and absolutely. We, the Andromedans, wish to make you aware of an energy coming forth at this time. This energy may create turmoil. It may be like a tornado or a whirlwind. As the energy enters into the planetary level and into the earth, it twists and turns. It holds a deep pink or magenta color with rainbow light, and it swirls. When you gaze at this light, you can see so many different colors that maybe you have never perceived before. You might even see shapes, symbols, and signs within the light. It is an immensely powerful energy, and it is able to move through all things. As it connects with your being, with the earth, with others, it does create and can create an inner turmoil. Its purpose is to bring forth a light that is present within your being, to anchor updates of light, love, and wisdom, and to allow you to perceive the greatest potential of light that you hold that is available for you to embody. It results by connecting you with supreme light, and recognizing this as your own as well as embodying it. This whirlwind/tornado wishes to bring all of the shadows of the past, especially those that wound you deeply into your mind, into your memory. You may simply feel them coming up. You may be aware of them. You may remember them. Or maybe you will see them in your reality manifesting in certain ways, maybe not quite the same as the first experience that caused the pain and the wounding. But there will be a hint, a reflection, a nod to that wound, inviting you to recognize it. It is important to understand that the light, as it comes forth, that dark pink/magenta color, is a whirlwind of love, a very powerful love, a love that can dissolve blockages/boundaries/limitations, a love that will not allow any shadows/wounds/pain or suffering from the past to remain. It is a courageous love, and it invites you, in a loving way, to recognize inner shadows, experiences that have caused you pain in the past, and to bring forth, to draw, almost like sucking, the dark pink magenta light into those areas, into your entire being. This is a very powerful love. This is not a gentle or a soft love. It is a powerful love that means business. It wishes to create healing. As you allow the dark pink magenta light to overflow into these wounds, it will draw into it from the rainbow multifaceted colors, the colors that will create healing. These colors may be gentle, soft, soothing, peaceful, healing. The dark pink light is needed. That powerful, courageous love is needed to create the foundation for the healing. Because these past shadows, in many ways, are resilient, they are rooted, they do not wish to leave you. The love will uproot them. The colors that the energy, the whirlwind, draws into those wounds will heal them. As if in the eye of the storm, within that wound, within that past shadow, you will find peace, healing, and truth. Then, when this process is complete, the whirlwind will leave, taking with it all residue energies, and leaving a love that is committed, powerful, and truthful. This is what is occurring now in your reality, so there is a need to look out for the signs, to look out for those past shadows/wounds/experiences that cause you pain, as they repeat, once more, in your reality, even if only slightly, and invite you to uproot these wounds/past shadows, and allow the whirlwind to take them away, to heal them with the power of love, and the multifaceted light, and then to take any residue energies away. With this clearing, you will find yourself lighter, brighter, more able to connect with yourself, more able to connect with the Creator, and more able to step to the next level of your ascension. We, the Andromedans, are here to support you in this time. It is a time, in many ways, of upheaval. It is also a time of recognizing the power, the courage, the anchoring of love, and the liberation that occurs when past shadows and wounds are uprooted/dissolved/healed, and, from that space, what manifests. We love you dearly, and we are present to support you. We thank you. We are the Andromedans. Transformational work. This ascension information is dedicated to awakening humanity to our diverse beliefs and endless search to discover more of who we truly are, as well as our quest to find out why we are here on this earth. The divine is a complex unfolding mystery just like us. On the ascension journey there are various stages and phases that individuals go through at different times. All at some point experience the dark night of the soul, while others have completed this stage and have integrated and now accelerating into higher conscious timelines. Some may find themselves in the void space at this time. This is a transitional phase that can be challenging, yet holds immense potential for higher conscious awareness, awakening, and transformation. It is really important for us all to acknowledge that everyone ascending is at different stages of their self-development journey, and for those currently navigating the void space, it is helpful to address and embrace this highly unique space of necessary transition and deeper introspection. Many of the ascending are at the stage of their journey of clearing out egoic programming residue as a vital step towards their personal ascension transformation. Recognizing that this residue may resurface at different times, requiring the self's attention and diligence. Acknowledge the ascending self's efforts in this transformational multidimensional work, trusting in the self's abilities to overcome any challenges that may arise. Strengthening inner virtues and attributes, soul values, and characteristic qualities such as patience, self-respect, resiliency, endurance, integrity, authenticity, self-discipline, sovereignty, and endurance, as they are deeply inherent within the ascending template. They will greatly serve to strengthen the conscious ascension journey on the conscious path. Understanding that as ascending individuals work on shedding the old versions of the false self-identity, they may encounter moments of emptiness, or what is known as the void space. Rather than fearing this space, see it as a higher ascension opportunity for new insights, clearer perspectives, and higher realizations to emerge. The void acts as an important catalytic energy action, propelling you towards the next stages of your ascension growth and evolutionary stages. The energetic space of the void invites all to surrender any attachment to how success should look like based in linear thinking. It challenges the exciting conscious self to let go of more preconceived notions and expectations, encouraging all ascending to trust in the natural flow of evolution and transformation. By surrendering to this void process, you create more energetic internal space for deeper inner shadow work, and for purging and clearing out more of the old ancestral cycles and patterns. Solitude on the path is sacred, and can feel addictive at times, and in various stages, as it offers inner stillness, understanding, clarity, and peace that self will crave the most. In this stage the nervous system is recalibrating and healing. Keeping to self is not about disliking people, it's all about valuing your own ascending energy and protecting the inner calm and peace. It is a form of self-preservation and soul restoration, where you connect with your true and higher self. Self-discipline is essential in navigating the void. Being honest with the self and authentically face any fears or limiting beliefs that arise. Embrace and accept all the emotions that come up, for they are signposts pointing towards areas that require more healing, purging, and releasing. Through this process of stripping away old layers, you draw closer to a major breakthrough moment. Remembering that frustration will often come in unexpectedly and in a strong way just prior to major breakthroughs. Remaining resilient in the face of challenges, knowing that each test is a higher opportunity for your ascension, conscious evolution, and expansion. Trusting always in the guidance of your higher self and light team collective, fully embracing the journey of further self-discovery and healing. As this is the ultimate goal. Releasing more fear embedded within the subconscious template, allowing the merger with higher self to naturally take place as you welcome in a new energy level of consciousness awakening, awareness, and deeper understanding. In the void space you are presented with a unique opportunity for transformation, inner death of old self, and the rebirth into the original template of the authentic self. Consciously activate and welcome into this next ascension phase with an open heart and a willingness to surrender to the unknown higher self, remembering along the way that you are fully supported on this ascension journey of soul maturity and of healing. Always surrounded by a loving, light frequencies as they now cascade over our loving planet Gaia Earth, collectively supporting the infinite potential for her inner and global transformation. During this phase of the ascension journey, the opening and activation of the solar plexus chakra is taking place. The third chakra plays a significant role. In this process, this chakra will begin to vibrate at a higher vibrational frequency, empowering you with increased self-confidence and inner strength. As you work with this chakra center, you open up to the warm, yellow light of new life associated with the solar plexus center. This is activating for the enhancements in your self-belief, self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence, willpower, excitement, and vitality. This heightened energy center activates higher intuition and stronger gut feelings to flow effortlessly, guiding you towards healthier decisions and paths that align with your ascension in self and highest good. This is the body expressing the conscious expansion and alignment of the solar plexus chakra, leading to a stronger and greater sense of self-understanding, empowerment, and clarity. Remain focused on your ascension efforts, grateful for the blessings coming your way. Acknowledge your hard work and dedication that have brought you to this point. Quietly give thanks to the universe for the rewards and benefits that are about to manifest. The ascending on this planet are being called to help create a new conscious earth. A place where peace, compassion, and love for mankind exists. A new earth where our divinity fully coexists with our humanity. In loving and devoted ascension service. Source inspiration by Ascension Lightworkers. The angels, many dimensions in one reality. My dear friends, we love you so very much. In one sense, your world turns, the news blares, fears swirl all around, and people find new and creative ways to upset one another. But in another dimension, there is a world far more real that is also turning, in which the good news quietly presents itself for your consideration. Love abounds, and people find new and creative ways to help one another. These worlds exist simultaneously. They look the same. Walk down any street and you will meet people living in both dimensions, even as they share a singular 3D reality. Sometimes you exist in one world. Sometimes you exist in the other. Where will you place your attention? That alone is what dictates the world in which you reside. In the denser dimensions, you give your power to the external world. The actions and behaviors of others control you. In the lighter dimensions, you give your power to the presence of the creative divine that lives within all things and all beings, no matter how apparent or not. In the denser dimension, you have to struggle to survive, keep on top of things, figure things out, and have a strategy for navigating life. In the kinder realms of love, you dance with life, follow the compass of your inner self, and trust the unfolding journey. You don't need to know what you don't know, and when you need to know, you will know. As vastly different as these dimensional realities are, they exist side by side. Some of you live in one world and have a spouse or children in the other. In your world of form, you will never escape the vast diversity of dimensions. You will always have higher and lower vibrations in which you live and breathe. You will always have those who attempt to impose their will upon you and those who do not do what you wish. And that, dear friends, is how you knew it would be. You can observe the behaviors of those in the lower dimensions without joining them in their vibration. You can observe them as you would observe animals at the zoo or children having a tantrum, witnessing their moods and antics without becoming energetically or emotionally attached. For example, many of you know someone who is upset about world affairs. You can join them in this energy, feel the same emotions, and be brought down. Or you can understand their perspective, and even agree, but choose to remain in a space of love that raises you above the chaos and pain that you witness. You don't have to kill the television signals being broadcast for the shows you don't like. You simply have to tune them out by watching something better. Most of you reading this, even when you choose not to watch the news, feel the energy of your world, in a visceral way. The vibration of the mass consciousness is a strong signal, and if you don't intentionally tune yourself to something better, you will feel it. You can't always focus on the thoughts and things that make you feel good, helpful, effective, kind, or loving. And in this fashion, you remain true to the light that you are. You may not feel good about everyone or everything, but you can permit yourself to feel good about something. Don't wait for the world to have one consistent higher vibe. Someday, your world will exist in a higher consensus reality, but for now, it is frequency soup, with all sorts of vibrations, behaviors, and beliefs. And that, dear ones, is okay. No one can take away what you vibrate in alignment with, and nothing is more powerful than your alignment with love. Right here, right now, shut your eyes and think of something or someone you love. The smallest thought or thing can transport you into a different dimension, one in which love prevails, beauty and grace abound, and people are finding new and creative ways to love and assist one another. God bless you. We love you so very much. The Angels. Pass it on, the surprising science of contagious happiness. Imagine you're having a regular day, feeling neither happy nor sad. Then you meet up with a friend who is buzzing with excitement about something great that's just happened to them. Without even trying, you start to feel a little lighter, a little happier. What if I told you this isn't just a coincidence, but a well-documented scientific phenomenon? And the further effects are quite astonishing. Scientists James Fowler and Nicholas Chrisakis studied data from thousands of people in a large social network and found something incredible: happiness is contagious. For example, if someone you are friends with becomes happier for some reason, then there's a fairly decent chance that you will also become happier over the next few weeks or months. They even put some numbers on it. If it was an immediate social contact who became happier, the chances of you becoming happier were 15%. But this was an average of social contacts in general, people you know and interact with from time to time. If the person who became happier was someone you considered a friend, then the chances of you becoming happier was 25%. And if this friend was a close mutual friend and who lived within a I love you, the chances of you becoming happier if they became happier increased to 63%. How is this even possible? Well, there's two main factors. One is emotional contagion, and the other is behavioral contagion. And they both fit under the umbrella of social contagion. Emotional contagion is the phenomena where we catch the emotions of people we spend time with, just as you can catch a cold from someone you interact with. It's facilitated by a network of brain cells known as the mirror neuron system, MNS. When someone you're with smiles, your MNS picks up their facial muscle movements and automatically triggers the same ones in you. That's what the mirror bit means. It's why you tend to smile when someone smiles, frown when someone frowns, even tense when you see someone looking fearful. But this is only half of it. At the same time, your MNS pings the emotional regions of your brain that are consistent with a smile, so you not only smile, but you also feel a bit better. In this way, if they're smiling because they feel happy about something, within seconds you find yourself smiling and feeling happier too. Behavioral contagion. With behavioral contagion, we become happier when someone's behavior around us changes. So if your friend becomes happier and starts behaving differently, their happier behavior has a knock-on effect on you. For example, maybe they want to go out more, share more coffees and conversation, go to the cinema. As you go along, these experiences result in you becoming happier too. It can also be caused by imitation. For example, say your happier friend tidies their garden and decorates their home because of how they're feeling. You may well get the urge to do the same yourself and reap the rewards of satisfaction at the extra cleanliness and color in your life. Contagious happiness tends to work through both these pathways, and it depends on the quality of relationship. It's much stronger if you are close friends, but less so if the friendship is one-sided. For example, if someone thinks of you as a friend, but you don't see them in the same way, then there's only a 12% chance of their happiness impacting you. The ripple effect where things get really interesting is that happiness can spread much further than from just one person to another. Happiness actually spreads up to what's known as 3 degrees of separation. This means that if you become happier, you will increase the likelihood of your friends becoming happier, 1 degree, your friends' friends, 2 degrees, and your friends' friends' friends, 3 degrees. And most likely you have never met, nor will ever meet, most of the people in this latter group. Yet your change in happiness affects them. That's amazing. To put some numbers to it, starting with the 15% average figure I mentioned above, which is the likelihood of your contacts, in general, at 1 degree of separation from you becoming happier if you become happier, Fowler and Chrisakis found that people at 2 degrees of separation from you stand a 10% chance of becoming happier because you have become happier. And that's the fascinating bit, because you became happier. Not for some other seemingly random reason, but because you became happier. And then it extends farther. People at 3 degrees of separation from you, remember, these are your friends' friends' friends, have a 6% chance of becoming happier because you became happier. Let's put this into perspective. Say you have 10 friends and each of them have 10 friends, so that's 100 people at 2 degrees of separation from you, and each of these people also have 10 friends, that's 1,000 people at 3 degrees of separation from you. So roughly 60 of these people will find themselves feeling a bit happier over the next few weeks or months, because you have become happier, either through emotional or behavioral contagion. If you ever doubted how deeply connected we all are, just let those numbers sink in for a second. So the next time you do something that lifts your mood, a walk in nature, a heartfelt conversation, an act of kindness, remember that the benefits may extend far beyond yourself. Your happiness might just be the spark that ignites a wave of joy for people you'll never even meet.